Hello, everybody. Welcome to KDP A to Z. This is the channel where I'm going to be showing you how to make your own books and self publish them using Amazon KDP. Now, a lot of you might have been looking at KDP as an option because you've seen the potential in how much you can make by self publishing your own books. A lot of the great examples of some of the very first self published books are on this page here, some adult colouring books. These books, though, they are still making an awful lot of money. £15,000 a month, £20,000 a month, etc. But one of the reasons that they do make such a lot of money is because they are old and they're well established. This one, for example, if I check this out, has around 14,000 ratings. So it's right up there. It's a #1 bestseller. It is going to continue to make money. But how do you break into this market? This is still, if I look back on here and use adult colouring book as a keyword, you'll see it's searched for an awful lot of times, but it's way too competitive. The same would probably apply as well with puzzle books. Again, very competitive. Loads and loads of searches, but it's so competitive, it's going to be very hard for you to break into that market. So today I've come up with a few different alternatives that are way less competitive that you might like to try to make yourself and self-publish on KDP. Now, if this interests you, then it's a good idea to subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications bell so that you can get notified every time I make new content, because I do discuss this sort of thing quite regularly. The first one that I want to look at is this one, Lunch Notes for Adults. Now, you'll notice that these are both green, these estimated searches per month and competitive score. It's not searched for quite as much, but it's way less competitive. It's very difficult to get green and green on these results on Publisher Rocket, but here I have found one for you. So what is a lunch note for an adult? It's a really simple book for you to make. And here's a good example of one, Lunchbox Notes. This one's making nearly $3,000 per month. It doesn't have a look inside feature, but you can see here from the reviews that it says that it makes the Lunchbox Notes easy. There's a joke on the front and the back has a spot for you to write your own note. This is really simple. So it's basically just putting lots of different jokes into a book and calling it Lunchbox Notes so that they can just pull them out, cut them out, and put them in with kids' lunchboxes. It's a really great idea and something you might like to do yourself. The next one I wanted to show you is this one, Vision Board Graphic Books. Now, this is something that I hadn't heard of before until I started digging around a little bit more in KDP. But you can see the earning potential on this is absolutely enormous and very few competitors in comparison to adult colouring books. So I wanted to have a good look at this. Now, what these are is basically a big book of pictures, collection of images, affirmations, phrases, that sort of thing, all amalgamated into one book where the reader can just cut out and make their own vision board. Now, one of the big things that I always say with KDP is that you do make sure you use this A plus content section in when you're advertising your book. These publishers that do well always make really good use of that A plus content. Now, if you're not sure how to do that, I have made another video and I will attach the link in the bottom of the description. But you can see here exactly what a vision board book will do. The books themselves are divided up into different sections, such as love, family and relationships, hobbies and interests, spiritual health, pets and animals, and so on. And basically, you will choose the images that you like, cut them out, and make your own vision board. That's all this book is. It was independently published, as you can see here, less than a year ago, back in October 2022. And it really is doing fantastically well, making monthly sales of nearly $30,000 per month. Now, in my next video, I will show you exactly how to make these kinds of books because I think it's too good a niche to miss out on. I'm going to do a detailed video on that for the next one and how you can source free images and free things that you can use in them. So do make sure you subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified when that video comes out. On a similar basis to this would be something like a collage book for adults. Again, you can see how popular this is. 5,000 searches per month, nearly 6,000. Really not competitive at all. And again, fantastically simple to make. All you need to do is find some images. Let's check this one out. Again, independently published back in January, not very long ago at all, already making $1,000 per month. Looking at the look inside feature, you can see we've got adults, buildings, elderly, sculptures. That's all it is, just different pictures. Here we go. Just different pictures that you can cut out and make your own collage. Another good little one that you might be able to do would be this one, paper doll cutouts. Really not competitive at all, not making a massive amount of money, but this one could have some really good potential. If you have a little look at these books here, you can see it's just dolls with 76 different outfits that they just cut out and play with. Independently published again, and incredibly simple to make. Of course, there is money to be made in colouring books and indeed in puzzle books. For example, if you use the right keywords, family colouring book for kids, this one's being searched 6,000 times, not very competitive. Let's have a little look. You can see here that the ones that are doing well are looking very professional. Do make sure that you do the same. The same can be said for making puzzle books. Again, this was incredibly competitive, but I wanted to show you this example here, a book that is 38 days old. It's got a little bit of a rude title there, but here it's making $8,000 per month. If we check this out, you'll see that this has also been independently published. Back in January 2023, brand new book, making £9,000. So you can still make money with these sorts of things. This is just a demonstration. Again, this guy has used correctly the A+ content. Don't produce a book without it, because it just makes it look so much more professional. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that it's inspired you that money still can be made with KDP. It's a really good way of making a passive income where you just produce the work once and take home a paycheck every month. Again, if self-publishing interests you, do take a look at my other videos where I talk you through step by step how to make a lot of these books, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time, everyone.